somebody's already been in the mine. Maybe he's already been there. Not a good sign. I hate when these things are dead because I don't know how long they've been down. I don't know how long on the respawn on them. Yeah, you can see right there, one just respawned. This allows me to get an extra minute. Go ahead, dude. I'll let you have them. All right, so pull this one. I actually want to pull them back here. Yeah, you can see, oh, he pulled the 2. Oh, he got 3. Oh, he did pull Grimson. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to steal them from you, but... Okay, pack coming. I'm going to back up a little bit with Grimson. Oh, shit. I got 2. I got to get off a healing wave. Come on, healing wave. I got to drop a stone claw. Yikes, I don't know what I can do here. We're in deep shit. There it is, the end. Son of a bitch. That warlock screwed it up. He pulled all those and died. And then I got stuck with him. Son of a... You know what? Son of a you know what. That warlock killed it for me. When he pulled all 3 of those... No, I don't think he was a bot. I think he honestly went in there. He just bad pulling. Or maybe he tried to kill me. Well, why would you... You can't really grief because you don't know him hardcore. Well, the end of the journey came at level 17. Ah, dang it. Oh, I had War Stomp up. I should have used War Stomp. My fault for that. We had War Stomp up. We did drop the Stone Claw, though, and that took off one of them. We didn't have any bigger healing potions. That hurt. We probably would have been able to make 18 if we hadn't died there. Well, that kind of really bites. But it's very confusing. They add the ability to one-button rotation, but also say they plan to ban all add-ons. I know. The sequel to that damn Conduit, right. Do troll female? Oh, I don't like troll females. No, I don't think I'll go Shaman again. I think I would go maybe Druid this time. See how Druid fares in this. Right? I mean, Druid would be interesting. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if anybody clipped that, but if you can, clip it. I'm not good at clipping, but if somebody in here can clip that, that would be great. I didn't even realize the Warlock had died and that I had all those extras on me. Druid might give you a smaller edge in survival, beer plus... Well, it's not only that, but my weapon won't break that much either as a Druid. You know what I mean? Like, you won't have to worry about your weapon as much because you don't use your weapon as a Druid. Yeah. Mac, thank you for the gifted sub. It's all right. It's all right. We need to delete this guy. Okay. What do you think? Think Druid might give us a better chance? Druid. Maybe it was good you died. You like Druids anyway, all about silver linings. Yes, Druid can be a lot of fun. Yes. All right. Well, when one door closes, whoops, you open another. That's all I tell you. When one door closes, you have to open up another.
The Torrent.
Okay, so now we got to go to achievements, starting achievements. That's solidarity. That means no grouping at all, or dungeons. You can do a dungeon by yourself if you can do it. No talents. Professions. This is no repairs. You can't click this one on, sadly. It's only supported in Wrath, but this is the one that tells you right here that you've not looted from a mob chest or loot container or crafted, conjured yourself. You're not allowed to ever buy any items from vendors, nor use, consume, or equip items rewarded by a quest. This includes consumables, projectiles, trade goods, and containers. All items you start with can be used, consumed, and equipped, including Hearthstone. Okay. This one, oh yeah, that's without taking any damage. We're not going to be able to do that. All right. Begin adventure. We got to go in here to our add-ons. We have to disable all our add-ons. Okay. Except for, we'll put hardcore back on. Okay, we got our starts. Yeah, one good thing about Druid too, I won't have so many keys. Druid hype, go Pops, you got this? Yeah. Did anybody clip the death? Was anybody able to get a clip of that death? Moo!
What brings you here? Goodbye. Farewell.
I just looked for a clip and there wasn't any. Oh, it might not be up yet. Well, I thought you could clip pretty quickly, but.
Be careful.
No, somebody has to clip it. I can't clip it. I don't know how to do that. Believe it or not, I'm terrible at clipping. Ah, man. So I think Druid might in the long run be better, though we're going to have to wait till level 30 to get our travel form now. Yeah, I don't either. Touche usually is in here and does all my clipping. Hey, look at that. Right off the bat, we got some britches. Maybe that's a good sign. Well, it wasn't any son of Argol that killed us. we got some boots. Look at that. 2 for 2 on gear. Well, 2 for 2. I just know people are going to come in and want to see the clip. The death clip. Hey. I don't know, that warlock should have been able to survive, though. You know, because I pulled, well, no, that's right, there was also a pat that came out. It wasn't just Crimson the Pale, it was Crimson, and then a pat came around, and the warlock had 2. So that was actually like a 4 pull. Make sure next time I go in there alone. That's all. That's all. You just have to make sure next time you go in there by yourself. I did say I don't like going in there when others have already been in there. I think the warlock might have died on purpose because I pulled Crimson the Pale. Of course, I don't believe he knew I was hardcore, so I don't believe he was griefing. I don't think that for an instant at all. Although I do have HC in my name. Here we go again. Yep. Well, we're back on the hunt for pouches. Shame, because we were almost done. We had gotten him. We were down to like 3 or 4 quests over in Silver Pine. Oh, hey, thank you, Case Money. All right, let's check out the clip. I want to see it anyway. Oops, steal them from you, but... All right, so he's got 1, 2, 3 on him, so I pulled off Crimson. I didn't mean to steal him from you, but... All right, so he killed 1. Oh, no, he's dead already. Okay, Pat coming. Okay, so he's already dead. Back up a little bit with Crimson. Oh, shit. I got 2. Yep, the warlock is already dead. I got to get off a healing wave. Come on, healing wave. I got to drop a stone claw. Okay, I should have wore oh, no, there's still 2 on me. Here. We're in deep shit. There it is, the end. Ah, see, there were still 2 on me. I got to get off a healing wave. So the pat did come up. Healing wave. I got to drop a stone claw. I dropped the stone claw. Now here's Crimson, but you can see the other one. So there were 2, not just 1. We're in deep shit. Chasing me. There it is, the end. Okay.
Son
Nice
of a
clip
bitch.
job. Yeah. Good job on the clip. We'll pin that up at the top of chat. Thought HC meant hickory chips? Thank you, Case Money. Great job on that clip. Really good job on the clip. You got it from beginning to end, which is awesome. I don't know if War Stomp would have helped me, but it wouldn't have hurt me. Should have probably dropped Stone Claw, whipped out that War Stomp, and then run like hell. Frayed cloak. We can wear that cloak. There we go. A little more gear. Rip to cow number 1. Exactly, B-May. Cow 1 down. How many cows you think we're going to go through till we hit level 20? That was what I was really looking forward to, was maybe not tonight hitting level 20, but tomorrow night hitting level 20. I was like, yeah. Tomorrow we'll hit level 20. We'll have Ghost Wolf, the 3rd cow. Pull out your Earthbind Totem, equip shoulder, mounted laser guide, rocket launcher, nuke from orbit. Run like hell. Well, I dropped the Stone Claw, but I only thought I had 2 on me at the time, and I figured, all right, drop Stone Claw. Then I realized I still had more on me than that, and I had to run. Yeah, so the Warlock died faster than I thought he did. I mean, he was like dead. I want that garbage anyway. The other good thing about the Druid, that name Mom seems to be quite hard. He's not bad. Yeah, maybe. You're probably right. In the moment, that's all I could think was drop Stone Claw. Well, I don't think I damaged one of them. I think one of them I hadn't damaged. I'd only damaged Crimson the Pale. Well, I probably should have Earthbinded and War Stomp. We already got the Ragged Leather Pants, so we don't need those. Yeah, we did. The clip is top of the stream. Yeah, exactly, Martian. Right. That probably would have been the better play. But you know, when it's happening, you know, your mind just goes in 500 different directions. Well, the Warlock died. I don't think it was the Warlock's plan to die. If the Warlock had been able to stay up and take care of the ones he had, you know. But then again, if I knew 6 winning numbers to the lottery, the biggest word in the English language is 2 letters, if. Or at least in my opinion, that's one of the biggest words in the English language, and it's only 2 letters, if. I don't think he expected all 3. Oh, a ragged leather vest. We could use that. I think the Warlock seriously was thinking he was only going to get 2 and ended up with all 3. I don't think he expected. There's a way you can pull that and you only get the 2. But there's also a way when you pull it, if you pull it the wrong way by hitting the Dark Soul first, then you get all 3. I know that from experience myself. Mm-hmm. It was the red leather bag. It was the curse of the red leather bag. Blame it on the red leather bag. That's what I say. Nope, don't need frayed shoes. I sure hope we get some bags while we're over here. It's rough when you don't have any bags. I mean, you saw how rough it was when we had bags. Fatal Flick, thank you for the resub. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey, look, what do we got here? Level 2 Druid. Okay, that's it. No room in the bag anymore. Draconis with a resub. Thank you, Draconis. Thank you all for the hype train.
I've been expecting winds.
All right, we got to get the water pitcher. God, when they opened the anniversary server, Doomhowl, the hardcore server there, you know, when OnlyFans kicked up in November, I can remember trying to get this quest. There were torrents, just rows of torrents waiting, because they had to get respawns on that to be able to get that water pitcher. Fatal Flick wants to cowboy up. All right. Meow. There we go. We already have ragged leather boots. Yeah, we could grab them. Well, no, we don't. We're not going to go. We don't have the bag space to just grab them. And I was going to say, we could have grabbed them and hung on to them, but we just don't have the bag space at this point. I mean, if we had bag space, that would be something. Oh, I didn't know I had that leg meat I was holding on to. Get rid of that crap. All right. We can go after some scrambled eggs here, or we can go after more plucked feathers. Let's see what we get. I don't want leg meat. It's all right. I'm usually grinding on these till level 4, so. Again, it's going to be important to leave here at a higher level than normal. Poor Shamalama Ding Dong. QB Do! Thank you for the resub, QB Do. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you. What does this button do? What button? You might want to ask that question on the next retail patch. Plucked feathers. Okay, this might make us level 4. I'm not quite sure. We'll see. There it goes. Oh, and we got the last crack dig show. Nice. Boom, 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 boom-ba-dee-dum.
Well met.
Well met.
Ancestors watch over you. Be careful. Go in peace. Farewell. Ancestors watch over you. Go in peace.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings, traveler.
Maybe.
I've been expecting you. Winds be at your back.
Okay. Oh, we gotta go do our druid training. Druids are expensive to train.
I've been expecting you. Go in peace. Greetings, traveler.
All right, we have Moonfire, we have Mark of the Wild, and we have Rejuve now. Isn't that nice? We now have a buff. Whoops. We have Moonfire. We have Rejuve. And we have Mark of the Wild. There we go. We got to go over here and kill the little mountain cougars. Check for water barrel. Alpha Wolfgang, what's going on? It's going, it's going. We lost, unfortunately, we lost our Shaman. So we had to make a Druid. But it's going pretty good. I don't know if they'll have any water barrels in the starting zone. I use some a gun. Ooh, resist, resist. Not good. Resist. How many times can he resist? Jesus. Well, here, resist that then, punk. Guy tried to end my career at level 3. Did you see that? He tried to end my career at level 3. Hey, Pops, that's a bummer. Glad to see you go again. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bummer. I really did want to make it to 60 on the first tune that I did that challenge on, but film happens, you know? What are you going to do? Showed that cougar good. I know. Well, that cougar tried to end my career. He wanted me to, you know, like be done already. I was like, hey, Mr. Cougar, that ain't happening, pal. Yeah, no, sorry, Mr. Cougar, that ain't gonna go on. All right. Wow, we only got 3 of those? I mean, I'm not complaining. We're going to be killing a whole bunch of these cougars. Hey, Tash, what's going on? How you doing, my friend? How's everything? Nope, we got the pants already. Oh. I walked right over him. Thought there was another one up here. Just a pain day, but I'm great. Oh, sorry to hear that. But I'm glad to hear you're doing kind of okay. Yeah, Hicks Day, the Shaman. The old warlock. There was a warlock in there that died. Then the mob came after me. And funny thing was, I even said before going in there that I didn't like going in there because people were in there. But you think Druid? Yeah, that's what a lot of people think, is the Druid will be very good for this challenge. I think it will. It'll have some drawbacks, like I said. We won't get our travel form till 30. Even though you get cat form at 20, it's not faster. It only becomes faster if you can use talent points to make it faster, cat form. So our cat form won't be quicker, but we'll be all right. The other good thing is we get a prowl. You know, when you get cat form, you get prowl. So you can actually, you know, prowl around in certain areas, and sometimes that helps. That little stealth movement. can sometimes be a big advantage. All right, here we go. Hey-yo! Oh, dun 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 dun. Yeah, there's a couple advantages to Druid. There's, of course, disadvantages, you know. Oh, ragged leather braces. We can wear those. Thank you very much. But I'm sure to every class you could go through and say that. Okay, this class here has an advantage here. This class here, this is the advantage there. Do you currently have a... Oh, yeah. I have one on the regular hardcore server from when I was in OnlyFans. Matter of fact, I have two hardcore 60s from when I was in OnlyFans. I have a hunter and I have a shaman that are at hardcore. What class are you playing today, Pops? Druid. Oh, dang, don't play them anymore. Move to more popular server. That must be Druid. Yes, it's Druid. No, I really don't play them anymore. Well, OnlyFans ended, so, you know. I'd recognize that nature magic anywhere. Yeah. Why was it? Well, the original OnlyFans disbanded because it was just done. It had run its course, and this OnlyFans, the goal was for them to do BWL, and they did it. And at that point, Soda decided he was out. Now, I think it's still kind of going. I think Oppie is still weekend rating it. I don't know, though. I know some of the people that are planning on being on Frontier 2, which Ampy is going to run. I know some of them are doing practice runs on their on tunes, because I'm sure when Ampy does Frontier 2, he's going to want people to level as fast as possible. But Auntie has, last I knew, and it's been a while, Auntie had leadership of OnlyFans. And they were doing BWL on the weekends and ZG. I know he took them through ZG not too long ago. So I'm not sure what's going on. I do know some people have died in the raids that probably haven't gone again. So there might be, it might be dwindling down. But as far as officially, OnlyFans, with soda popping, that ended when they cleared BWL. But hey, it was a fun ride. And it gave people hours of entertainment, and that's a great thing. So in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just filling the bags up with everything here that stacks in 5s. That's where the money is. The money is not in frayed robes and flimsy chains vests. You want to make the money, you got to get this stuff and fill your bags with that stuff. And that's where you make your money. And, hey, let's face it, the extra grinding isn't going to hurt. Especially at this low level. And, fingers crossed, we grind a little extra, maybe we get a pouch. That would be nice. Oops. So yeah, we destroy that stuff when we put the stuff in there that stacks to 5. Mm-hmm. I think part of my beard is curling into my mouth there. I'm tasting the hair. Like yuck. Taiwan Tim, what's up? Pomodoro, what's happening? Might as well play naked. No repairs. I know it. It got hairy a few times on the Shaman there. We went without boots for a while. And then we actually were almost going to go without a weapon for a bit. But fortunately, we did get one to drop. This time we'll be, if we can ever get some extra pouch space, we'll be making sure we'll be doing things just a hair different. Like, if we get it, two staffs to drop or something, we'll put them in the bank for backups. we gotta start making our way back. We'll kill on the way back. We only got room for 2 chipped claws and 3 rune pelts, so not like we have a ton of room.
Oblivion Siege just followed.
Oblivion Siege, thank you for the follow. Yeah, no pouch drop yet. What good is the money if you're not repairing and buying gear or stuff? Like pouches, sorry, I'm sure I'm missing something. Well, we'll have it for training. That's all. But, yeah, the money's not... Well, you know, the money will come in handy at some point, but you're right. I mean, it basically, other than training your spells, your money's like, you know. But druids can get expensive to train. So it's really not going to hurt to have a little bit of extra money. It's like maybe we die and we have to bribe somebody, you know. Oh, there we go. My bags are full. My bag is full. Not bags. My bag is full. Turn those in. We'll get the quest for... yeah, we'll get a quest for the Brattleboars next. The good old Brattleboars. Hey. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. A clever name.
Greetings. Be
The
careful.
hunt continues.
Goodbye. Farewell. Go in peace.
Hail. Goodbye.
Okay, we got 4 silver. That's to kill Sharp Tusk. We don't need to pick that up yet. Oh, let's see if there's any water barrels laying around here. I don't think there are because it's the starting zone, but we'll take a peek. Take a peek to the creek. No. No. Okay. No. All right, we gotta go kill Brattleboars, but before we do that, we're gonna have to go to a meeting pasta for dinner. Nice. 20 years you've been playing. How many characters do you think you had? Oh, God, more than 200. I probably went through 200 in the last 3 years playing hardcore. And before that, I couldn't tell you. All right, let me go to the little Druid's room. We'll come back. We'll take on the Brattleboars. All right, we're back. Off to kill Brattleboars. You are going to make your fingers tired trying to count that high? Hey, Pops, how come the elephant couldn't go swimming? Because he forgot his swimming trunks. Oh, I heard a really good joke. Wait, I have to think if I can. I can't even remember it. God dang it. I can't remember it now. But I had heard a really good joke. I cannot remember it for the life of me. I told you the Zippo one. I think you did. Hello, Brattle Boys. Here we are. What washes up on tiny beaches? Microwaves. Oh, there you go. There's a good one. Oh, I remember. I think I remember. This lady goes into a grocery store, and there's a clerk, and he's stacking up the produce, and the lady's looking for broccoli. And so she goes over to the clerk, and she says, "Excuse me, sir. What do you call an old priest? A compact disc?" Oh, there you go. Another MadCow, Pops? Yeah, we ripped earlier. The clip is up top of chat. Made Pops laugh. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's a little heavy and the... Oh, yeah, right. I remember that one. That was cute. So anyway, she goes up to the clerk who's stacking up eggplant. And she says, "Excuse me, sir. Where's the broccoli?" And the clerk says, "Oh, I'm sorry. There's no broccoli. We're out of broccoli. We'll have more tomorrow." So she says, "Okay." So he continues stacking up the cucumbers, or whatever he's stacking. And the lady comes up to him a few minutes later. And she says, "Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for the broccoli. Where's the broccoli?" And the guy says to the lady, "We don't have any broccoli. I told you this. We won't have broccoli till tomorrow." So she says, "Okay," and she walks away. Now he's stacking up oranges. And she comes over and she says, "Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for broccoli and I can't find the broccoli." So the guy says to the lady, he says to her, he says, "I want you to bear with me here for a minute." He says, "I want you to spell juice as in orange juice." And so the lady goes, "Juice." And the guy says, "Great." He says, "Now I want you to spell salad as in cucumber salad." And the lady says, "SALAD." The guy says, "Great." So then he says to the lady, "I want you to spell the F word, effin', as in broccoli." And she says, "There's no effing broccoli." And the guy says, "That's what I've been trying to tell you." You got both fist weapons? Grats. You're the tiger god? Nice. Did any of the mounts drop? Feldmar? I got here too late for raid, but I'm spamming AV. There you go. Well, raid's going to happen again tomorrow. Be May. No, no mounts. That's too bad. Mount's going to drop tomorrow. The Raptor mount is going to drop tomorrow when I'm in raid. I'm already predicting. Raptor mount tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Streamer RNG? You mean streamer privilege? I don't know. I don't know if it'll drop or not. I'm just predicting. I mean, we're due for something. We haven't gotten the bindings off of Gar or anything, so we're due for something, right? I mean, Gar's refused to drop those second bindings for us. We're due for something. Oh, that's good. That's good, Raymond. Mississippi gave Missouri a New Jersey, then what did Delaware? Idaho, Alaska. I like that. That's cute. All right, let's see. Move that up there. That's got to go down there. That's got to go down there. That up there. Now we can see what we're working with here. Who are you calling a hoe? I wouldn't call anybody a hoe. Mm-hmm. I knew you'd appreciate that one. I used to, back when I worked at school, tell my young students the one about where pencils go on vacation to Pennsylvania. Hey, give me that brattle boar. You be taking my brattle boars. Guy trying to run off with my brattle boar. We already have a ragged leather vest. I don't think we have a ragged leather belt, but that's okay because we'll get Squealer's belt eventually. So it's okay. I think this one will make us level 6. Yep. Why am I farming the boars? Money. Grinding a little bit. I always do in a starting zone. I usually like to, like I said, fill my bags with everything that stacks in 5. That way there you get a little bit of extra money. Maybe one of these boars will feel generous and drop me a pouch. I don't usually like to leave a starting zone till I'm about level 7. Mm-hmm. So this is hardcore. What is the rule? Oh. There you go. Pops, hope you're doing well. I gotta go to sleep though. Stay. Zanza, good to see ya. All right, go to sleep. Nice to see you. Thanks for checking in. We have ragged leather braces already. We'll see. If I have healing pots, I don't mind going at level 10. But I gotta have at least a healing pot to do that, just in case it goes bad. But hopefully we'll have found at least a healing pot or 2. And at least, like I said, going for bear form on Horde is much easier than going for bear form on a Night Elf. Other than the fact that you have to take one long-ass flight from Moonglade back to Thunder Bluff. It's a huge flight. You can probably make dinner, have spaghetti, do the dishes. We are in dire need of a... I know, we're in dire need of a couple of pouches. We haven't come across any yet. Blizzard is refusing to cooperate and give them to me. Eight slot while we're at it. Thanks, Blizz. Yeah, Kazar. Clip's up top. Adam, what's up? Scared the piss right out of that plane strider. Okay, we don't have a ragged leather belt yet. So we'll take that, we'll equip that, and then we'll take that. Right? I need 2 splintered tusks, and of course now I'm getting all the rune pelts. 1 hour, 58 cleared. Nice. Put on the lucky hat. Okay. We're wearing all the hats tonight. All right, that's it. The bag is full. Let's go turn this quest in. Maybe I send you some hats, Pops. Maybe a silly one. MadCow Pops. Jay Bonanz, what's going on? Cool challenge. Thank you very much. Difficult challenge. We got a no-go on the first attempt. This is our second attempt. Now we can pick up this quest.
Looking for something special? Gold.
Okay, we got almost 8 silver. That's pretty good. Of course, we're going to spend some of it right here. Now we have thorns and a new wrath. Very nice. Now we have our thorns. And we have a new wrath. All right, let us proceed over to get the bristlebark belts. Chief's Head, and the battleground map. How different this looks than the Mulgore and Kata. Unfortunately, the Mulgore and Kata, the bristlebarks have occupied like this whole ass end of it. Wonder if you could survive the cave on a regular hardcore. What cave? The one I died in? I've survived that many times on hardcore. That was just bad luck that the warlock was in there and pulled and died. Oh yeah, we gotta be careful. I gotta remember now. We're dealing with a new rank of wrath there. So we're gonna go through mana faster. So we should only probably use one wrath, one moonfire, and let our thorns do some work. Somebody's been back here. Oh, looks like we got that level 4 Druid back there. Alright, we gotta get 12 bristleback belts off of these boys.
Electrics just followed.
Electrics, thank you for the follow. Pendulin, what's going on? How you doing? How's everything? We only have 2 belts. Well, now we have 3. Now we have 4, El Cuatro. All right, we got all our belts. Oh, there's that other druid. I was going to say, I can't believe he hadn't cleared the entrance up there to Sharp Tusk. I mean, I took the long way around. Doing great. You, I'm leveling your rage. Nice. Sorry to see the shaman go. Just heard. I know it. Such is the way it is, Bish. Such is the way it is. Whoops. We got a pack coming out. Let's just back up here a little bit so we don't pull him too. Pretty much got to take this shaman out by spell. There we go. Put up our mana and we'll take out this fella. Well, we actually have room in our bags. Well, we had room. I think we're about done with the room in the bags. Mm-hmm. Oh, someone is up in there. Alright, we gotta wait for the map to respawn. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oops, there it is. Man, we're almost 7. We should grind to 7 in here. Probably only going to take 4 more kills. Right? You might as well. You might as well grind it out to 7. It's always nice when you can leave the starting area above 7. Can't believe we didn't get a pouch. I mean, with all that extra killing we did, and are still doing, I mean, how did we not get a pouch? Rip to a real one. Yeah. All right, this should make us 7. There it is, level 7. Let's go turn this in. And we will be finished. This little starting area. We have to do our trek over to Bloodhoof Village.
How may I aid you? May the eternal sun shine upon thee. We shall meet again.
Oh, we gotta go empty out our bags.
Greetings.
All right, not bad. We're leaving with almost 8 silver. I think on the Shaman we left with 11 silver, but we also had a bag on the Shaman. And we don't have that here. So. How?
We shall meet again.
Doesn't matter, we can't use it.
What brings you here? May the Eternals. How?
Remember, it was a quest reward, so we can't use it. All right. Well, we survived that. Of course, we knew we would. Now the trick is we'll get to Bloodhoof Village. And it'll be all focused tomorrow on getting level 10 and getting bear form.
How may I aid you?
I think when Blizzard first developed this game, let's see how we do against the level 7. I think they I think they seriously underestimated the importance of bag space. You know, I don't think they realized how much stuff you would be getting. Which is one of the reasons I think you don't really start out with a bag, is I just don't think they realized how much bag space was needed, especially in Thunder Bluff or Mulgore. Oh my God. Right? Because we get all those quests. Down here, where we got to use up almost all our bag space to fill it with regents when you first start down here in Bloodhook Village. You really got to have bag space. Mm-hmm. You got to retire for the rest of your life in one wild zone. You can't really leave it that often. Which zone would it be? Correct answer, Alistraza's bedroom. I don't know, man. You retire there and you piss her off, you're going to really be in trouble. She can put a hurting on you, remember that. I still think Mulgore is, if we're talking classic, Mulgore is one of the better zones to retire in, to live in. Get you a nice house there, right up there along the lake, or up on Thunder Bluff, overlooking the lake. Oh yeah. That'd be really cool. you sorry son of a gun. Community also Mulgore in the north as a night elf. Doing my own hardcore, discovering all the maps 100% while on PvP Night Slayer without a death. Ooh, good luck with that, mad lad. That's a hell of a challenge, being on a PvP server. Isn't that an achievement in Wrath? To explore each continent? I think it's in Wrath. Okay, Bloodhook Village. Grab the Harpy quest.
Be careful.
Well met. Goodbye.
Greetings. We shall meet again. May the eternal sun shine upon thee. Go in peace. Peace, friend. How may I aid you?
No water barrel here. Sometimes I get lucky and find one there. I haven't found one in a long time, and I don't see any hanging out here.
Well, be careful. Walk with the winds guide you.
Now we'll get 5 water. Well, we're not going to take the water, but
I've been expecting you. Winds.
we'll take the bread because we have to sell it, and that way there we don't think the water's ours. So not too bad. We're almost level 8. Oh, yeah, we do. We don't have it on our bar. Good call. There we go. Good call, Altier. All right, so we unfortunately we lost our poor Chamois. But we do have a Druid, and we're now level 7 3/4, a little bit less than that. Tomorrow we'll be going for bear form and seeing if we can't get up a little bit higher. And soon we'll be going for our revenge. Soon we will go for that revenge. By this weekend, we will have revenge. So, but anyway, it is definitely time for me to get some dinner. We were on a little bit late last night, so I want to make sure I get dinner at a decent hour. Thank you, Alpha. Before I go, of course, let me thank everybody for the follows. Let me thank everybody for the subs, the gifted subs, the resubs. I appreciate all of those. Thank you so much for that. Let me thank everybody for the bits that were cheered. And most importantly, let me thank you all for being here. Let me thank you all for your support. The conversation, all of that, truly enjoyed it. And if it's daytime where you're at, folks, have a great day. If it's nighttime where you're at, have a really great night. And keep yourself safe. Definitely look forward to seeing you again. Hopefully tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll, good night, QB, good night, Kazak, good night, Draconis. We'll go for bear form. See you, B-May. All right, let's see, where are we going to go?